Thank you for joining us today. My name is Zamima Batul and I am your host today. A very warm welcome to all. It's a wonderful day and I am privileged to extend my warm welcome to all presented here. Welcome everyone to Chhatra Welcome everyone to the Chatrashala online workshop on the career guidance. Just a little bit housekeeping before we get started. If you have any questions during the session, we will also have the time for the question at the end. Now, without any further wasting time, let's turn to our speaker. Today, joining us is a superwoman and an amazing visionary. And when I say amazing, I mean it. What is so special about her is that she loves helping young adults like us.
Muted. Jemima muted. Muted.
Yeah, to build their career and to enhance our communication skill. She is a psychologist, international speaker, and a trainer. She is specialized in various training modules like effective communication skills, team building, time management, stress management, conflict management, interpretational skills, situational leadership, effective delegation. Well, there is a long, non ending list. So, without any waste of time, let's welcome Jaya ma'am. Ma'am,
Jemima muted.
Ma'am, it's so good to have you with us. Please enlighten us with your words.
Thank you so much, Jemima. It's so nice that I am being on Skillship platform once again. Let me just thank Skillship team. Especially allow me to thank Sachinji and all the team members for giving me this wonderful opportunity to meet up all the youngsters once again who are all my children, what I think always, and to help them and to support them, especially on career counseling today. And as Jemima was telling, questions we'll take up at the end. First, let us start exactly what it is about career counseling. What exactly is career? Let us start like that, right? Career means, it is about the employment. It may be a skilled or a semi skilled, or professionally, what you take up after your education. It depends how you go ahead with it and how you plan, how you develop, how you manage. That is what is called as career. All types of employment is called career. Am I audible? Okay, okay, because I can't see myself. All right. So then when we talk about career, this is fine, but what exactly is career counseling? Why do we need career counseling? Because only one way, I'm just going ahead with the flow, because if it is a two-way, I might have asked some questions, and when you type or maybe when you answer, I might have given you the answers, but this is one way it's going on. No worries, this is one more platform which we have learned today, and exactly why the counseling is needed for the career. You know why? When I go back to my generation, there are no experts like this. 30 years back, I'm talking about. When we were studying our graduation, there is no one to help us. Only our parents used to tell us whatever they know. Of course, thanks to them, those days, they kept on helping us every moment. And today, because of them, today we're like this. I always thank them. But especially a career counselor, or maybe especially a counseling, or maybe a training, all these things are not available those days. That is why I keep calling you guys as very blessed. Today you have everything on a platter. You have career counseling, you have trainings, you have skill development, you have certification courses while you're doing your graduation. You can do all this stuff. And today, let me also tell you, before joining into your engineering graduation, many companies are getting tied up with the best colleges, Like for example, VIT, SRM University, and HCL company, for example, they have tied up with SRM and VIT. And what they are doing is, the moment student enters, okay, they'll have a prelim interview. When they get selected there, some percentage, 70 to 80 percentage is needed. They take up, and 5 days they're gonna work, and last 2 days of the week they'll go and study. While you complete your 4 years of engineering graduation, you'll have 4 years of work experience as well. And for that, they'll be paying you a stipend of some amount monthly, where you work, where you study, and after that, they may observe you if you're interested. Otherwise, also, you can just go ahead with another job as well. So these days, there are many facilities like this. So to counsel you, to make you understand about your career ahead, these career counselings have come. And we all are here to support you and to help you in the need base and guide you to make your career path in a very professional and a beautiful way. So that is what is called career counseling. And this always will be done by a senior person, because this is a method of identifying a practical solution to an issue. Then we'll sit together, and through purposeful conversation, this career counseling is going to happen. That is why career is very important. For this, you need career counseling. So there are many career counseling experts across the globe these days. Go to any career counselor expert, they'll guide you, and they will be most senior people in that positions. Very rare you find a very young guy. Very, very rare. Maybe 10-15% you will find young guys. Otherwise, bit of experience, 15-20 years of experience people will be there to take your hold your hand, make you understand. They first make you understand your strengths, your weaknesses. They work on your weaknesses. All these things are happening in this career counseling. Then, what is the need for this career counseling? If we ask me one more question, to survive in this competitive world, you need to become the best wherever you go across the globe. Because today, career is not a national agenda or a regional agenda. Right? It's an international agenda. So, because of that, you need a right guidance, you need a right mentor to guide you, to support you, to make you understand, and to make you survive across the globe when you go for the best career. So, that is why this career counseling is very much needed. Coming to the next point, main components. The career counseling has three main components, my dear students. And here, I would like to request all of you to make a note out of the points which are really interesting to you. Don't come, simply sit, listen to this, and go away. Okay? You'll forget after a couple of days. Because this is a wonderful opportunity where Skillship Foundation has given you to listen to all these information, right? See, all this information will cost you so expensive when you go out. You need to pay for the career counselor. It's very expensive. So thanks Skillship Foundation, and jot it down. Whichever is the point you feel that it is very important to you, I would request all of you to have a pen and paper handy and jot down, so that you what happens, you can again just go through that after the session whenever it is needed. So that's your personal journal, we call it as. All right, everyone these days are having a personal journals. Even me, I do have my personal journal. Right, when I listen to something, I keep jotting. So this is my sincere request to all the students listening to this session. Right, so career counseling has three components. Number one is career planning, which you have to make right now at this juncture. The second one is career development. How you got to develop your career once you hit any good job or whatever you plan up for your life as your career. How to develop in that. Okay. Next, the third one comes after you joining and working. You got to manage your career management. So there are three. First is career planning, second one is career development, the third one is career management. Let me talk about career planning much. Why? Because you're all students. you're not into jobs right now. So I'll discuss more about the first point, which is very important to all of you. The first point when I talk about career planning is a process by which we select a career goal and the path to these goals, right? Which means helping ourselves to plan our career according to our interests, according to our capacities, according to our passion, like planning our professional future, we call it as planning our professional future, which is very, very important, children. Please understand this because this is very competitive world. You got to concentrate on this and you have to plan up. Otherwise, it will take a toss. So please understand this. So career development, when I call it as career development, is a formal approach by self. It's a formal approach by self. We need to understand what is my interest, what is my capacity, what am I studying right now, is my study matches my passion, my interest? If not, what you have to do right now? What is your major subject, what you have opted right now? What is your minor subject? Your major subject need to match your career path which you are going to choose in your future. So career planning is very, very important, and this is actually a personal development, we call it as. Okay, when you plan in such a nice way with lot of passion, career planning will happen in such a nice way along with the personal development, right? That is why I mostly, when I counsel all the students, I keep telling them, um, always make your passion your profession. Then you don't think even a single day you've been working. People keep asking me, Jaya ma'am, why are you so happy at this age also to work? I keep telling them honestly, because training, counseling, all this is my passion. So I made my passion my profession today. With that, I'm passionately working and earning where I don't feel not even a single day or a single hour. I think that I've been working because my passion, I've been doing my passion. So make your passion your profession most of the time. Then what happens? You'll be enjoying your life, you'll be enjoying your career, you'll be enjoying earning a lot of money because it's your passion. Your profession is your passion. Your passion is your profession. So make important, passionate goals. Choose that, study that, then go ahead. You'll really rock and you work wonders in your life, right? This is about, career development. Okay. Next, coming to the process of career development. What is the process of career development? Means we need to assess ourselves. Self assessment, the first point. After self assessment, it is your interest. What all is making you more interesting to work, to study? Second one, what are the skills needed right now as an engineering student? What are the skill sets needed after you complete your graduation to hit any job? Right. Here, let me tell you one more thing. After engineering, there are three things where you got to do. Number one, campus placements. Go ahead for the camp with the campus placements where you get a job, join a job. After 1 or 2 years or 3 years, you can go ahead for masters. Getting 2 to 3 years of experience, going to the masters is always recommended. That is the first thing, getting a job in the campus equipment. The second one, if you are really interested, become an entrepreneur. There are many startups. In our Vagdevi college also we have Viba, Vagdevi incubation. So join those teams. If you have a creative idea, just inform them. They will help you how to ideate it, then how to go ahead with your startup with your innovative ideas, right? Second is entrepreneurship. Third one is going abroad for your higher studies. After your graduation, most of the students keep telling me, ma'am, we go for a master's. That's one more very good option. Either it should be a job. Job means maybe it's a private job or a government job or whatever it is. There are many options today. Right. Second one is becoming an entrepreneur, like a startup, become an employer than seeking an employment. Then the third one is going for a higher study abroad and completing your masters. But sincerely, my advice being a counselor is complete your graduation, take up a job, work for a couple of years, get some experience. With this experience, if you go ahead for your masters, most of the universities are giving you very good scholarships when you work and go. So work for 1 or 2 years, you'll also become matured enough to go ahead and do your masters abroad. Your maturity is important, your experience is important. When you have little bit of experience, then if you go for the masters, you get the better scholarships from good universities. So this is my sincere advice. So this is interest and the skills what you need to improve. Suppose when you're into CSC, today Python is really having good demand, coding is having good demand, right? All these things, what are the skills needed for you after completion of the graduation? Right now you kickstart doing that. Many colleges are also giving this. While you study in the same college, they're also giving you certificate courses like this simultaneously. So opt for that, improve your skills, get as many certifications as you can. So this will help you to get into a wonderful job which you always really liked it, right? Next is personality development. This is very important, children. Let me just talk about this. Attitude matters, right? How much is the attitude you go to that altitude in your career, in your life? What exactly is your attitude up to today? Think about it, because most of the people think, I'm all right, I know everything, and there's no need for me to get guidance, and there's no need for me to take any mentor's advice. So don't do that. Even today, after my retirement, I'm serving you. I go to my mentor even today, ask him, learn from him, then again upgrade myself. If we don't upgrade, we outdate. We need to upgrade, we need to update. If I don't update, I'll be outdated, and no one will call me, no one will talk to me, no one needs my services, because I'm updating, I'm upgrading myself by taking the advice of my mentors, my gurus. Even today, I'm very happy learning many good things. Okay, that is why please understand our attitude need to be always so sweet wherever we go, whichever the position are we in. Children, please understand this. This is very important. The moment you step into the interview rooms after your third year, maybe three, four, yeah, 3, 2, you get into your campus recruitment interviews, right? The moment you get into the interview rooms, HR always will observe you from top to bottom. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you present yourself, everything matters. Don't think that 99% I have, I'll get the job. Not at all, children. Your attitude need to be 100% good, not even a single percent off. If your percentage is one mark less, doesn't matter. But if your attitude is not 100%, you'll be put out, you'll get declined. So please understand, attitude is very much important. And the knowledge, what is that you're taking up, what is your subject, what is the knowledge you got to improve, that is most important. Get most of the knowledge, talk to your professors, talk to your head of the departments, interact with your professors, interact with your student friends, ask as many questions as you can, then the knowledge gets improved, right? Don't go sit, listen, and come back, but ask as many questions as you can. Ask your professors, discuss with them, discuss with your friends, have a best group among, then knowledge always will improve. The next point is in process of career development, industry research. From the day one, when you join your graduation, from the day one, you should know which is your dream company, where you would want to work. All right. From the day one, you have to be in touch with their website, touch with their company website. Every fortnight or maybe every month, once in a while, you have to go to their website. If you have a dream company, suppose Microsoft is your dream company. Visit their website as many times as you can. Get the information, like who is the founder of the company, which year it got established, where is the head office, and what is the products they deal with, and what are the projects they are dealing with, completed projects, online projects, pipeline projects, and what are the coming up projects, and how many employees are there, what are the employee benefits. Every year you got to check it up, every month if possible. If you are into third year and fourth year, every month I advise you to check up the websites of your dream companies. All right, you should know everything: who is the CEO of that company, who is the managing director, how many branches they have, and what all the new projects or maybe products they're launching. Everything. You should have your own personal journal about your own company, about your dream company. Maybe one or two companies are there. No issues. Go to the one or two company websites and have a journal about Google, about Microsoft, about Wipro, about Dell, Deloitte, whichever the company is your dream company, my dear friends, Infosys, every company, whichever the company you think that you're going to join, you would want to join, it's a dream company. Go have a personal journal about it, one or two pages about the company. Like, let me tell you, if you want to marry a girl or a boy, you will have every point about a girl or a boy, right? You'll ask for Kundali. You check the horoscopes the same way. There is nothing wrong in checking like this. The same way you got to check about the company. You got to have some notes about the company. Then you will have a lot of confidence to go ahead with the interviews when the time comes. So this is what is called industry research. Okay, complete research about your dream company. You need to talk about the company most of the times and be in touch with current affairs, what is happening in and around the world. As I'm talking about, we're all global citizens today. It's not in Warangal, or it's not in Vijayawada, it's not in Hyderabad we will settle. No, across the globe, wherever the job is available, we got to go there and work, right? Across the globe. So please understand this. Check up, be in touch with current affairs, what is happening in and around the world. All right, even about your own company's newsletters, when your dream company is in the news, on what basis, on what context it is there in the news, everything you should know, right? And focus. You need to have tons and tons of focus in preparation of your academics. At the same time, other skills like certificate courses, along with your dream company information as well. So have that focus. I keep telling most of the children, you need to have passion, you need to have focus, you need to have self drive. When you once you join your graduation, you're not a small baby now. You are a completely matured child sitting that side and listening to me, right? So you need to have the self drive. Someone should not come and tell you, get up early in the morning, 6 o'clock, study for 1 hour, get ready to your college, eat your breakfast properly. No. You need to have your own self drive. This is my life. I need to get up before 6 o'clock. Before the sunrise, if you get up, you know, you'll reach into your greater heights like sun. So that is what even my gurus keep telling. Get up before the sunrise and you'll reach the greater heights in your career and your life as well. So take it into consideration and just watch it for a couple of months. You'll understand. Morning 6 o'clock. I'm not asking 4 o'clock. Morning 6 o'clock, you got to get up every time. Except Sundays. Sundays you enjoy. But every day otherwise 6 o'clock. So have that focus. When I talk about focus, let me just tell you, see, one complete year we study, and this complete year of study, the result will be given in 3 hours of your examination, right? One complete year after you studied properly, 3 hours of your examination, when you focus and write your exam, your result will be out, right? It is not complete 1 year, it is 3 hours of your focus will give you the result. Just like that, After completion of your graduation, when you hit the interviews, to crack the interview, 3 minutes of your focus will give you the good result. So that is what is called focus. Focus means complete focus, attention on the task on hand. See, I'm talking to you right now. Complete focus is on my task. Otherwise, I can't concentrate and you can't concentrate. What am I talking, right? It won't go inside, it will go bouncer. So that is what is the focus, and that focus you need to cultivate. If you have that focus, with that focus, if you prepare, you can go ahead in a right way. Next is job search accordingly. According to your interest, search for the dream company. In that dream company, according to your interest, which position you would want to go ahead. Right? You need to be very particular about your position, what you would want to apply for. You got a dream company, fine. You take your dream company as Infosys. In Infosys, which position you would want to go ahead with? Okay, specifically work on it. Specifically look into that and check what all the skills needed for this position from your dream company. So work on those skill sets. Along with your graduation, if you work on these skill sets, the skill gap will not be there. Immediately, you can crack the interview and you will be happy, and the company also will be more happy to take you into their roles. All right, now, till now, I've been talking about, career counseling, career planning, career development. Now, let me talk about barriers of career development. Why many are failing? What are the barriers? We need barriers, right? When I talk about the barriers, today, very bad time management, all the youngsters are having. Very bad time management. What time you get up, what time you sleep, you've been latching onto the cells, and most of the time you don't have your timely food, timely sleep. So these things are bothering. So very bad time management. And no idea about other certificate courses. Most of the students are not having an idea at least. What are the other courses which I need to complete before my graduation? Go check up with your training placement officers. TPOs will be there in every college, right? Go and sit with your training placement officer. And that team is an amazing team. They keep helping you. Along with your graduation, what is it other companies are asking? If we have the graduation here, along with the graduation, we need some certificate courses. And what are those certificate courses? What you need? Training placement officers, or maybe a counselor, whomever are available with you in your college, I would want you to go sit with them as a team, discuss with them, and they'll be more happy to guide you. Why? Because training placement officer looks forward to place you once you complete your graduation. Right? That is their task given. They'll be more happy if you show little interest, go sit with them, discuss with them, and develop your other skill sets along with your graduation. You are a graduate now. Along with the graduation, what is that market is demanding these days? Other skills, other certificate courses, other development, what you got to develop and go into the companies, which the company is demanding, which we are lacking now. So the training placement officer will be having a list of that from every company, will send them. Sir, we need these many graduates along with this certifications. As I was telling, if you are into a computer science engineering, they need Python, they need coding, they need artificial intelligence, they need data sciences. Right? So whatever the course, they need Cisco certification. Many certifications are there. A short term crash course type. I'm not asking you for a long time because you are into graduation now. So basics you got to learn. When you know the basics, along with your graduation, a company is ready to take you and they will train you to upgrade yourself. That's what is called reskilling. We call it as OJT. On job training, we call it as. Every company is ready to give you a reskilling. You're all skilling yourself, again reskill, upskill, right? Whenever you go join a job these days, they're training you. You're so fortunate. They're training you according to the job needs. So you need to have a basic understanding of the skills what they are asking. So graduation is one thing which is mandatory. Along with this graduation, if you are learning these skills, they'll be more happy to hire you, where they put you into a senior position leader to train you on upskilling or maybe on job training. What are the requirements? So they'll be more happy and they'll be hiring you. When will you do that? If you're into your right timing, leave this bad timing. Okay, early morning 6 o'clock getting up, 9:30, 10 o'clock sleeping. I know it's weird for you guys to hear all these things, but this is mandatory for all the third year and final year students. Don't think that I'm not cautioning first and second years. Okay, even you, first and second years as well. But right now, third and fourth years are on the hot plate or on the hot seat. So I'm just cautioning them more, because you got to go and hit the interviews, children, where you need this career counseling, career guidance. You know, you got to upskill yourself. You got to get all the basic certifications, which are very important according to your streams. Then you'll be hired. So I'm just cautioning you. Second one is lack of good mentors in life. Children, this is my special request to all of you. Have one good mentor in your life. It may be your father, it may be your mother, it may be your professor whom you really like, or it may be your senior most student of your college. You can take up one senior who is working somewhere. They can become a wonderful mentor to you. Okay, so every time, especially in the career, you need to have a very good mentor, even for the personality development. Sometimes mother, father always will become a mentor. That is one. But the second mentor where you got to get it is, maybe it should be your professor, maybe it should be your best friend, or maybe your best senior student of your college, or maybe some other person whom you trust and you talk to them more and can talk anything and everything, can be your mentor. So if you have a mentor, they will guide you, right? Next, leave the rigidity. Somehow, I don't know, you're so flexible. You're so rigid. You're not flexible. Why are you guys so rigid? I cannot do this. I'm like this. I'm like this only. Leave me. So come out of this rigidity. Be flexible, children. Be flexible. Whatever, come what may, you can go ahead. So leave this rigidity and be very flexible in whatever way. Somewhere you're going to get a job, okay? Somewhere in Uttar Pradesh. You have to go. Don't say that no, if it is in AP only, I will go. If it is in only Telangana, I will go. If it is only, you know, other state, Tamil Nadu, I will go. Leave this rigidity. Wherever you get a best job, I want you to be very flexible in going, grab the job, work for few months or few years. Then you can anyway come back after you get a little bit of seniority, requesting your team head, saying that Telangana is my place, or maybe Tamil Nadu is my place, or maybe Andhra Pradesh is my place where I would want to go back. But initially, when you're into an entry level, leave this rigidity and be very flexible in taking up the jobs and going ahead with the jobs, right? And points to remember, okay, before selecting a career. Before selecting a career, there are few very important points where you have to remember is intelligence means knowledge. I call it as knowledge. What knowledge I have. The second one, personality, means attitude. What knowledge I have. What is my attitude? And what is my interest? Means passion. What is my passion towards? Right? Yeah. I think Madhata Ganesh, how to achieve and success in our career. Yes, I think okay, almost 440. Thank you, thank you. I'll answer all the questions. Let me just complete this one or two points and I'll answer. All right, thank you so much. Right, what is my passion? And what is my aptitude, like competencies? And these days, some people keep telling me that, ma'am, I have no idea what to do in my life. I don't know what is my interest. There are many aptitude tests where you can choose, and there are free online tests are there. You can go ahead with them, and you can also think that yes, this is my interest. Even those tests are available online these days. So just go, hit that, do that, and know about it. Okay, don't 100% trust only that, but have your own ideas as well, because you are a matured child right now. You can know what is your interest. Along with that, that's a support system. Along with that, you can also understand your own interest, couple up, then go ahead with your interest. So this is what always, somewhere I have heard about saying, why we work for daulat, we work for aurat, and we work for sohrat. People call it as, right, in a humorous way, jokes apart. But we need to work for our own self, my dear friends. I work for my own self. I'm very happy working for myself. I'm very happy to upgrade, to update my skills. That is what is the thirst we need to have. We need to become ever student. Then we can achieve anything in our life and everything. So please understand this, right? When I talk about this learning a foreign language also, which is very important these days, learn one foreign language along with your graduation, along with your other certification skill sets. If you can really learn one good foreign language, it will be an added advantage for you guys to opt a career ahead, go ahead in other countries and work, right? Also, when I talk about foreign languages, see, there are many. Today also I've just spoken to my other mentor. See, French, German, Spanish, Russian, Arabic, Chinese, Japanese, all these languages, and whichever the language you're interested in, doesn't matter, only what I said. You can go with your own choices, right? Children, one more thing I would like to tell you. Don't come to these sessions for only information. Take the information, and I need you to have the transformation. See, how will it happen? Transformation. When you get some information, what you got to do is inquire it. I told you something, inquire on it. Then, after inquiry, introspect. Get an idea. After idea, get inspired. After inspiration, try to implement it. After implementation, transformation comes. When transformation comes, success is yours. So that's what we have learned. It took at least 25 to 30 years for us, but for you, 2 to 3 years after your completion of your graduation, you will be successful when you follow all these things, right? So I'm telling you, don't become more lazy. When you are lazy, you take things easy. When you take things easy, you become crazy. So come out from those comfort zones right now. Enough you have enjoyed till 10th and intermediate, but graduation, 4 years of your hard work, okay? Short term pain. This 4 years of your hard work will pay you for 40 to 50 years of your life to enjoy. Short term pain for 4 years will give you a long term gain for 40 to 50 years. So now come out from the comfort zones. Put little effort. Okay, come into effort zones. When you come into an effort zone, courage zone will develop. So please understand this and brand yourself, children. See, you need to be a brand. Don't run for the autographs if someone comes. Okay, it's okay if you run and take the autograph, take it. But you should think, after taking an autograph or before taking an autograph, one day I should give an autograph and I should come to that stage. Brand yourself. You are a brand. A wood is a brand today. When we go to the market, which is the brand we ask? The best brand we take. Wood is in the forest. It has come to the market by cutting, polishing, and shaping. And today, wood is a brand. And we go to a market and we buy this flooring. It is in the forest. It is in the mountains. It is on the hills, and it has come because it has been cut, polished, and it has given a shape. Now it is a brand. We go for vitified tiles. We go for mosaic, right? So these are all becoming branded. When a wood in the forest, which is lifeless, has become a brand, when a stone, which is a polished stone, which is lifeless somewhere, has become a brand today, with full of life, with full of knowledge, intelligence, God has been blessed with, can't we become a brand today, children? Question yourself. You are a brand. You can become a brand, and you have to become a brand, and you will become. When do you become? When you put little effort, when you have that conviction inside you, your conviction will make you confident, and you'll become a brand one day. And that day, for sure, give me an appointment and we will talk together, right? Next is when I say it's, I think, 4:41. Okay, right. I'll take questions now, Zemaima. Yeah, I'll go ahead with the questions now. What are the opportunities after engineering? After engineering, there are number of opportunities, children. I don't know, many of the students have this. After engineering, really, there are many options. Like, you can go for higher studies, you can go for management courses, you can become an entrepreneur, you can become an employee by taking up the campus placements, you can go to a civil services, you can take up some very good internships. Okay, and you can go ahead with government jobs, you can go ahead with armed forces, and even you can become a very good professor. When you complete your graduation, masters, PhD, you can become a professor, you can become a teacher, you can become a subject matter expert, SME we call it as. What is subject matter expert? When you are expert in this ethical hacking or artificial intelligence, or data sciences, or there are so many, like robotics. When I talk about blockchain, digital marketing, there are so many. If you want to go into these fields after your engineering, if you are interested, go ahead with your engineering stream interest and do this. If you're not interested, some people say that, ma'am, I'm not really interested. 19% today, there is a survey which has been made from Old Economic Forum, and Observers Research Foundation. They have surveyed on 5,000 students, engineering students, and in that, 19% of the students have taken up engineering because of the family influence. And 50% are on their own interest. Thank God, today parents are giving their own liberty to choose. All the children are having that liberty, and they are choosing their own interested domain, and they are going ahead, the streams. At 31% are more interested in startups. Okay, so family influences, they go ahead with family influence, or maybe they go with the family business. Some are going for their own jobs which they are interested in. Some are becoming entrepreneurs, and some are becoming, going into the civil services, armed forces, whichever they are interested in. That is there. So please understand, after engineering, take this engineering as a foundation. When you have a beautiful, strong foundation, you can build any palace on it by taking up all these which I have told. Right? I trust I've answered the question. May I go for another question, please? Harshada. Okay. What am I do rather than MCA syllabus for job placements? Harshita, it's not only MCA. For job placements, you can take up any course today. You have so many courses, certificate courses, you have diploma courses, you have, after completing your graduation, if you're not really interested in MCA, go ahead with any certificate courses, as I was telling you, right? Do the certificate course, join a job, you'll get a placement. If not, go ahead with the government jobs. Otherwise, higher studies. So don't worry that you have to take only MCA syllabus. If you're not interested, leave it. Which is interesting to you? Sit with your career counselor, sit with your mentors, Harshida. Talk to them, discuss with them, then take a call. It is nothing like only one subject is there. See, gone are the days, children, where MBBS and engineering, only these two are very important to study. Today we have so many. We have humanities, we have engineering, we have MBBS, we have physical education. There are so many. We have people are going into chartered accountancy, people are going into law firms, they're becoming advocates. There are so many. They are going into teaching, they are into physical education, they're going into management, and When I talk about humanities, they're going to humanities. There are so many, Harshada. Leave about MCA if you're not interested. Go with any certificate course that will give you a job these days. But it depends on your interest, which company you would like to go, and that company, what are the skill sets they need, that you have to take up and go ahead with it. Otherwise, which is a subject you're interested in, other way around, take up that certificate course. According to that certificate course, there are many companies and many openings. Apply to that and you will get the job placement. Right? I trust I've answered you, Harshida. Manish Sahu. I do not have further planning about the future, but I cannot concentrate on my studies now. I don't know the reason. I still now I am scared about my mid exams. Manish, planning is very important, Manish. I'll tell you one good example. Once you come out from your house, why will you come out? Because there is a plan for you. Either to go to a college or either to go to a shop for some shopping, or you would like to go to a friend's house, isn't it? Why do you come out? Because you have a plan. So, like that, most of the children are talking like this these days, which is so painful to me. Manish, you need to understand, if you have some plan, then you will be successful. If you don't have a plan, then you will be a little bit of confusion state, and where you don't know what to do, and you will sit there like that without any use. So have a plan right now. Sit with your mentors, sit with your parents, otherwise sit with your friends who are having good plans, or understand at least what is your interest by taking an online aptitude test. So don't worry about it. And one more thing, what you wrote, but I cannot concentrate on my studies now. I don't know. Something else is disturbing you. That is why you're not able to concentrate on your studies. This will happen to everyone. This is not your problem, Manish. This is your age problem. Don't worry about it. That is why I'm advising you, being a counselor. Sit with your mentors, sit with your parents, otherwise, sit with your best friend and talk to them, discuss with them. Otherwise, sit with your professor whom you really like and discuss with them. Like, I'm not having any plan, but I need to plan. Or maybe I'm not, I'm not interested to study. Tell them what is your exact problem, because we are in public. I can't ask you the questions. So sit with your professor and talk to them. And anything personal, sit with your best friend and discuss. If it is more personal, can't discuss with your friend, sit with your mom. She's your best friend. She's your heroine. A mom can understand. If it's a girl, I might have told you sit with your father. But if Manish is a boy, so sit with your mom. Otherwise, sit with your dad. Sit with your sister if you have a sibling. Right? The reason still now I'm scared about my mid exams, because you're not putting interest in your studies. Certainly, exams will scare you. So I trust you understand my advice, and please follow it if you like it. Right? Wish you all the best, Manish. Don't worry about it, but have a plan. All right. For a small movie we wanted to go, then we'll plan so much. For a small wedding we want to go and attend, we plan so much. For a small picnic we want to go and enjoy for one day, we plan from 1 month. So don't you think, for your own career, for your own life, Manish, you got to plan a bit. Okay? Wish you all the best. Good luck. M. Sairam Gaud. I'm not interested to do the same job every day after my graduation. Can you guide me to enjoy my work every day? Sairam, these days all the youngsters always will feel something which you do every day like a monotonous work, right? So for this, I was telling you half an hour back, make your passion your profession. What is your passion? Identify the passion. Okay, when you know your passion, make that passion your profession. You need to have a very good passion, my dear. Okay, see, training and counseling is my passion. I have done so many certificate courses on this. I've done my master's in psychology, and I took this as my passion, and I made this passion as my profession. So, what happens? I enjoy talking to many people every day, guiding them, counseling them, So I don't feel monotonous at all. Why? Because we will feel monotonous if we do the same job as you said. But if I passionately work according to my passion, it will not be the same every day. Okay, we will enjoy and we keep working. So, Sairam, understand your passion, work on your passions. Depending on that, maybe you would like to go ahead with a job, or maybe set up your own entrepreneurship, or whatever you wanted to do it. Right? All the best, Sairam. Next question. Ajay, how to overcome overthinking? Overthinking is happening these days with every youngsters. You brood a lot, yeah. You brood about the past, you brood about the future, but you forget the present. Right? At the age of your graduation, you need to concentrate on your education little bit and enjoy with your friends most of the time. Develop a passion. Why do you want to overthink? You guys are not married at all. You guys don't have any responsibility other than studies. Why are you overthinking? Who is making you to overthink, Ajay? So that is my question. Being a psychologist, I could understand, I could sense it. So no overthinking will help you, Ajay. Only thinking will help. You don't think properly, but you guys overthink these days. That's the main issue. So cut this over and go ahead with thinking. Then this overthinking will not happen, but be in the present. When will overthinking happen means when you think about your past, okay, more than needed. When you think about your future, where you have to, put things in order, but you are not working in the current time schedules, definitely this overthinking thinking will come and take place. What is that you're doing right now? Concentrate on that. Enjoy with your friends. Happily be with your family. Go out, enjoy movies, eat whatever you would like to eat, and set an academic timetable. How many hours you're gonna study, how many hours you're gonna enjoy with your friends. So when you have this type of schedule, you will not think. Okay, you will not overthink. You'll only think what is needed. So occupy yourself with that because you're all youngsters. What else you got to do? Only one responsibility is study well and come up in life. Other than this, I don't think so. Youngsters will be having any other responsibility. If they are there, also don't worry. Be present at the present time. When you take care of the present, your future will fall into place. Leave about the past. Past is always a waste paper, my dear friend Ajay. Present is a newspaper. Future is a question paper. Use it in a right way, otherwise, we will become a tissue paper. Right? Ajay, I think I've answered your question. Next question, please. Ganesh, how to achieve and success in our career? So many points I've told you, Ganesh. Okay? You need to achieve like that, and success definitely will be coming in your career. We have discussed n number of points. Right? I'll just repeat that for you. Have the self assessment, have the interest and improve your skills what are very important, and manage the personality, I mean, like attitude, personality development need to happen. Next is have some values in our life. This should be done, this should not be done, and get tons and tons of knowledge. After getting knowledge, have the industry search, right? Achieve and success in career, that's why I'm telling, right? Even in career also, after you joining some job, in career also, you think what is the skill gap. Okay, because how to achieve and success in our career is a question. When I talk about this, if you join some company always will have some objectives, right? According to the objectives, what are the skill sets you do have? Okay, and what is that company is asking for? Companies decide skill sets, and what are the skill sets you have, minus your skill sets with the company's desired skill sets, you get the skill gap, right? Suppose company is asking for one certification. You have so many certifications, but this certification you don't have. So what you got to do to achieve and be successful in your career? You got to do this course. Then what happens? You're happy, your company is happy. The growth comes and you will be successful. Right? This is a we need to plan up with all the other points which I've told you, right? Wish you all the best, Ganesh. Next question, please. Manasa, how to become an entrepreneur. Hi, Manasa. You can become an entrepreneur. Every college these days are having incubation centers. Manasa, you're from which college, beta? Can I know? Manasa, is she from which college? Anyways, any college is having incubation centers. Otherwise also, many small startups are having these type of ideation plan, and you can just google it and go with those teams. IGAN is there. IGAN also is going ahead with these type of youngsters who would like to become an entrepreneurs, right? Skillship can also support, because they are also doing great job, right? So many platforms are there to support you youngsters to become an entrepreneur these days. Many platforms are supporting all these youngsters to become an employer than the employee, because many are employees but no employers. So these entrepreneurship support is given by many platforms. Skillship also is there, Viba is there, and IGAN is there. There are so many. I know only few, so I'm just mentioning. Otherwise, also you can Google it. But why not Skillship only? Today you are there on Skillship platform. Just contact Skillship team. They're wonderful. They can support you. All right. Wish you all the best, Mansa. Venu, Bukya. How one person can mold into beautiful with all kinds of aspects. Venu, this is a good question. All kinds of acts means, see, you need to become a good individual in every way, right? So, study well, get a good job, or maybe get into your higher studies, or maybe get into an entrepreneurship, whatever it is. See, have a good plan. Okay, person can mold themselves in such a beautiful way, because there are many n number of opportunities, n number of platforms where you can work with, you can learn, and you can support. If you are in Hyderabad, I might have told you go to Ramakrishna Math, because I am a Ramakrishna Math product. I can proudly say that. Education, personality development, communication, confidence level, you know, how to influence others. There are many beautiful courses, even online these days. You have so many courses from this Ramakrishna Math Hyderabad. Okay, I'm not marketing it. I'm just telling you because I'm a product from there. So beautiful courses are there. So here, complete your education in such a nice way. Okay, interact with your professors, interact with your friends, talk to your parents, have a good family time. At the same time, get all the certificate courses which are very important. At the same time, join Ramakrishna Math online courses, take up yoga courses, take up confidence level courses, take up communication skills courses, take up English accent courses. One person can mold into a beautiful with all kinds of aspects like this. Wherever you go, everything is there on the on the plateau. Just pick it up and do it. This is how, Venu, we all have to keep learning. Ever student we need to become, then you'll become something really great in your life and you work wonders, right? Wish you all the best, Venu. Prabhakar Pandey, how can we become a good public speaker? Prabhakar, these days, there are many platforms. These days you have your own cell phone, right? Talk to yourself, record a video, and check how are you talking. There are, 5 parameters for public speaking. Let me tell you that, and everyone please note it down. There are 5 parameters to become a beautiful public speaker, which I am doing right now as a public speaker, right? The first one is having a good smile on your face while you talk and address audience, right? A smile, a beautiful smile. You should never, you know, put your face in this way and talk. You need to have a good, beautiful smile. First parameter is wearing good smile. Second is having an eye contact with every individual, because this is online. I can't see anyone, but I'm maintaining that. Third one is having clarity in your speech. The tone should be very clear. Clarity in your tone and speech. Fourth one is body language. See, I'm talking to you, though I'm sitting here and addressing you. My body is making many different, movements, right? My mouth is making many shapes. So, body language is the fourth one. And fifth one is the best language. Have a grip on these 26 alphabets which are ruling this world today. So, these are five parameters which a public speaker need to possess. When you work on it, it will improve. So, the first kickstart you got to do is record a self video. All right. So, check up all these parameters. Am I smiling? Yes, smiling. If not, keep smiling. The second record need to be with a good smile. Second one, am I having a right eye contact? See, when you're looking at the audience, you got to look from this side to this side, like a fan oscillation. And third one is tonality. Is my tone clear? Clear in the sense it should be crystal clear. See, I'm talking to you from past 1 hour. Am I clear or not? If I'm not clear, it go bounce. People will switch off within 10-15 minutes. And fourth one is, am I having the right body language when I'm talking to audience? Or am I really sounding like a robot, like this, straight like a robot? And the last one is my language good? Manageable English? I'm not asking you to talk like like an American or a Britisher. But being an Indian, we know better English. Globally accepted English is Indian English. We don't have any heavy accents, but we speak in such a nice way. That way we are so blessed. All right, Pramakar? I trust I've answered your questions. Neha Gautam. What are career options after engineering? Neha, this I have already answered. The first question in the question in the QA session, I think, right? See, you can go ahead with after engineering, you can go ahead with higher education. You can go ahead with the armed forces. You can go ahead with the government jobs. You can go ahead with a placement, or you can go ahead with civil services. You can go ahead with good internships, or you can go ahead with teaching. If you really like teaching is a good profession, complete your masters, complete your PhD, and go ahead as a professor. Otherwise also you can become a subject matter expert, SME. Like you can become a robotic expert. Okay, you can become ethical hacking expert. You can become a blockchain. So many are there. Maybe hotel management. Okay, there are so many, right? I have a small video. I would want to play the video, right? Because this girl, the video which am I showing is a blind girl, young girl. You just listen to her. I'll not say much about it, but just watch this video and I'll get back to your questions if anything is there at the end. Few more, one or two questions, right? Shall we play this, the Maima?
First 100% visually impaired officer appointed focus on tonight on the news today at 9. And it's the story of a lady called Bino Zefine. She's the first 100% visually impaired officer appointed into the foreign service in its history of 69 years. Unlike other blind aspirants who depend on braille books, the 25-year-old from Chennai took to job access with speech, a software that assists visually challenged to read from a computer screen. She credits her parents for her success, and she's our showstopper, and she's joining me live tonight. Bino, appreciate your joining us, and I want to say, amidst all the negative news, what a wonderful story. How do you feel today, having become the first woman, the first person visually impaired to have become an IFS officer? Tell us the feeling today for you. You're smiling. That's great.
Good evening, sir. I feel great when I got the mail from the Ministry of External Affairs saying that I'm the first 100% visually challenged person in India to be selected to enter into IFS cadre. I really felt proud, and my heart just gets filled with a sense of gratitude towards the government of India, the Prime Minister of this country, and the Chief Minister of my state, and every member who has really helped me to reach this particular destination.
But who do you really give credit? For a moment, let's forget all the politicians. Who do you really give credit? Is it your family? Was it the fact that you took this job access with speech, a software that assists visually challenged to read from a computer screen? What was for you the turning point that enabled you to scale this mountain peak?
Sir, right from my childhood, at least from my 11th and 12th standard, I just say I might not have vision, but I have a vision to become a civil servant. So I think that sense of determination, that sense of perseverance has, really enabled me to reach this particular place, sir.
And how long did you have to study for it? How long was this exercise, this vision that you had to become a civil servant? Was it from childhood that you wanted to become one, or when did you decide to become a civil servant?
So like any other child, I too had different aims. Like I just wanted to become a lawyer, I just wanted to become a lecturer. But from my 11th and 12th, strangely, the aim of becoming a civil servant just, it entered into my mind and it got mixed with my blood. So when people wasted water, I just used to advise them, please don't waste water. And people just call me, oh, are you a collector to advise us? So from that moment, every single event that happened around me and
Right.
my family, everything got clubbed together. Every single factor has
And-
made me to prepare for this examination, sir.
And what is your goal now? Now that you're joining the IFS, do you hope to be one day foreign secretary? What would you like to do next? What's the next big challenge?
Sir, I am just 25 years old. So when I enter into the system, I really need to understand the system with the guidance and the help and the support of my senior officers.
Right.
So with their guidance, whatever best I could do, I would definitely discharge my duties with utmost sincerity, dedication and determination.
And
sir.
you don't see yourself in any way suffering from a handicap, right?
Yes, sir. So
Great.
Helen Keller once said, I cannot do everything, but I can do something. I will not refuse to do that I can do. So I thought that Benozefin NL, would be able to achieve
Right.
something and enter into the prestigious civil services of this country. So I did not refuse to do it, sir. I have done it.
You've done it. You've conquered a peak. We are very proud of you. Congratulations today. You've
Thank you
lifted
so
my
much.
spirit. In amidst the depressing news, you've given me something to smile about. Wonderful story, Bino Zefin. Go from strength to strength. May you be an inspiration for many others. Thanks very much for joining me.
Thank you so much, Sachin sir, for helping me. And see, children, last word before wrapping up. I would like to just, any questions, one or two, if anything is there, you can take up, I'll answer. So before wrapping up, I just would like to tell all these children, like, chalks and dusters are replaced with tabs and laptops these days in the C-19 pandemic, right? Fortunately or unfortunately. So I would want everyone, every student, not only reading a history, but making a history, right? So you need to become a history maker, not only the history readers. So why? Because, career need to be comfortable, planning need to be powerful, personality need to be graceful, life need to be beautiful, and mind need to be peaceful. So for that, what we need to do is, feel responsible, children. Feel responsible at every point, at home, at college. This is your life, right? We need to think that should go inside your DNA. See what Beno Zephan right now, she said. She has no vision, but she has her own vision, right? And it is mixed into her blood. So this has to mix into your blood. Take that responsibility. This is my life. I'm a wonderful individual. I need to achieve something. I need to become something great. I should not become, useless at all at any point of time. We are not useless. We are useless. We are not careless, but we are careless. So take that responsibility. Try to explore many things. Sky is the limit to explore these days, children, and become an innovative person, right? Then what will happen is, everything will fall into place. That is why I would want to tell last line and wrap up this is, wake up yourself, take up challenges, make up your mind, and come up in life, right? I think with this, I would definitely would want to wind up this. And once again, let me thank Skillship for giving this wonderful opportunity, Sachin sir. And I would really love listening the feedback. Muted.
Actually, I can't stop myself to backstage. I just want to become on the screen to interact with you.
Thank you, sir.
So, I have one question
Sir.
to you, ma'am. Actually, so as I saw in the budget also, and our Prime Minister is also continuously working on Atmanirbhar Bharat, right?
Yeah.
So, what you will suggest our new generation like us, like
Mm.
all the students, those who are just learning, those who just started their startup, and they have a big vision
Yeah.
to conquer the market. So, what do you think? What will be the great suggestion as per the country perspective, as per the individual perspective, to contribute something for their family, for individual growth, as per the country growth, like as an Atmanirbhar initiative. So, what
Yeah.
you will suggest, like a student like us?
Sir, this is a beautiful question. See, India is the youngest right now. We have the youngest individuals. Even recent survey also is there. If we can have a wonderful youngsters by 2030, okay, 2025 to 2030, India will definitely have a turn where people have to stop coming to our countries and utilizing all our sources. As every country we can't go and use everything, but in India as a mother we will allow everything, right? So these youngsters, they're very intelligent. I love the today's youngsters so much. That's why I keep serving. I get a lot of energy by looking into them. That is their energy, that is their intelligence. And they are blessed with a lot of intelligence. You guys are blessed with so much of intelligence. We doesn't know. Today we are learning from you. You're our teachers. Absolutely. I don't know about this online session, how to take up. See, you taught me now. I don't know about this live streaming, how it goes. I don't know about this, that stream yard. This is the first time I heard this. So this is your intelligence, Sachin sir. So this intelligence has to grow. How will it grow? When you guys take initiative, and when you guys learn, as I was telling about the upskilling, reskilling, learning, relearning, unlearning, what is not needed, unlearn. Today, everyone, I'm very happy with the intelligence, but I feel so painful about the laziness. Where are you latching on to? From morning to evening, you latch on to yourself. Or latch on to the knowledge, latch on to the same cell. But what is it you're watching? What is it you're checking? End of the day, before you sleep, ask your conscience what is that good thing you've learned today? Even today, at our age, after retirement, serving all the youngsters, we keep, checking on to the updation of our knowledge because we are outdated. We may become outdated. I don't know how to organize this because I've learned so many things. Immediately, I could support you when you supported me to open this. So, with this knowledge, if we have knife, we should know whether to cut vegetables or cut the throats. That is intelligence. So we should choose whether to cut the fruits and enjoy the fruits and be happy at peace, developing our skill sets. Sky is the limit for the knowledge these days. And today, every parent has to come and wake up their child. Very unfortunate. 20-25 years sleeping at home. Morning, a mother called up and she cries on a call. Ma'am, 20 years, 25 years, my child is not listening. Why don't you listen? It's your life, buddy. It's your life. You have to make it or break it. Age of 20-25, a mother has to come and pat you up and say, better get up, have your breakfast. Where are we going? Where is our intelligence? Where is the timetable? A system need to be developed. Today you're organizing this. Beautifully you have organized. How come? Because you've been working so hard. Talking to us, making a flyer, distributing. So much of your hard work today it pays. It's your intelligence. And today you're happy, I'm happy, and the children who are listening to us are happy. So what are we doing? From morning to evening, 24 hours. Divide it. 8, 8, 8. 8 hours sleep. 8 hours you do whatever you want. 8 hours you go to college or maybe working. Rest 8 hours. What is it you're doing? You need to have a meticulous timetable for 5 years down the line. All the youngsters listening to me, 5 years meticulous timetable. A short-term pain will give you a long-term gain. So what is it meticulous timetable? What time are you getting up? What time are you eating? They don't eat on time. They don't sleep on time. They don't talk to their parents. They isolate from them. They shut the door on their face, and parents are slogging out somewhere. Every day I get at least 5 to 10 calls from the parents crying. What Atma Nirbhar? I don't understand. And we are all putting our efforts. Even we have done the same thing, but not like this. God has given everything today. Why parents are crying? They gave all the comforts, all the luxury. They're doing their responsibility. They're coming out of their box and doing their responsibility. They're completing their responsibility. They're giving comforts, luxuries. What they eat, you don't know, but you have to eat. They make sure. So take all the comforts, enjoy all the luxuries. I don't say no to this. But end of the day, you question your conscience. Crossing 18 years, every child has to question themselves. What is it I have done from morning to evening? What is it I have learned new thing? Why do you say I'm not confident? Why do you say I'm not creative? You have a lot of intelligence. And today we have seen the questions. I don't have a plan. I don't want to study. What is it you're going to do, my dear friend? If you don't want to study, if you don't have a plan, if you are lazy, if you take things easy, you become crazy, tomorrow you have to face your own life. If I take charge of my life, I can work wonders. If I have a plan, I can work wonders. If I have a passion in my work, I talk like this for 8 hours continuous if you love me. That is my passion. I don't want any book to read out. It will come from here. Why? Because passionate. You're passionate, Sachin sir. That is why today, see how beautiful you have conducted. Hats off to you. That passion should come out from every child. Every child is beautiful. And I call all these children as, best. When I call it as best, every child is best. I keep writing, best means bold, brave, beautiful. E stands for enthusiastic, energetic. S stands for they are very sincere, simple, and straightforward. T stands for talented and transparent. And you guys are like this. All the youngsters are the best. The two Indian youngsters are the best. Nook and corner of the globe today, Indian minds are working and making money for their countries. Take up as Satya Nadella or Sundar Pichai or our own lady who is ruling now in US. Kamala, or what's her name? And these people, 18 minds, Indian 18 minds of Indian minds are working in US president this thing. And why can't we work for our own country and make our country as US and UK? People should take proper visa, live for 6 months, and they have to go out to their country. If you youngsters can work like that, no one can stop. Still, India developing this. What is PING? Developing only. When will it develop? It has to develop, and it has developed almost. And if you youngsters can really work with lot of meticulous timetables, no one can stop Sachin sir. And you're all so beautifully developed. Something, if you want to do it, you will do it. That's it. Period. Only thing is, we need to be passionate. We need to be passionate. We need to think. Till 18 years, you enjoyed your life, right? After 18 crossing, you need to take responsibility. Always becoming a consumer. Why can't we become a contributor to our family? 4 levels: self, family, society, and then nature. That is what universal human values are also teaching about. We need to have that meta intelligence, and we have that. We are not utilizing it. See, I have car. If I don't use it, it will misuse. So I have intelligence. I need to use it. The same way, all the youngsters listening here, absolutely intelligence. I love all of you. The way you are conducting, the way you are talking, the way you are exploring. Amazing. Uncomparable to our generation. Something if we say, immediately question comes why. That's good. Ask why, then do. That why we didn't ask. That's why it took 30 years for us to come in front of you and sit like this. But for you guys, if you concentrate, it'll take 3 years. So this is my answer. Maybe I'm a little emotional, but it's a fact, because even I'm blessed with 2 sons like you, and even today I keep grooming them. Maybe as a mentor or maybe as a mother I spoke right now. But take it in a positive way, all of you. That's a love towards you. That's it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I got your answer, and definitely those who joined this session, they got what the clear picture how to go ahead in their career.
Thank
So
you, sir.
I think just a quick question, another. I just I don't know why I am so curious because like whenever I listen you, I don't know like I got the goosebumps.
Oh God.
You don't believe me.
Thank you. God's grace. That's your love. Yes, sir.
People always talk about EQ,
Yeah.
IQ actually. IQ, like you have that kind of intelligence level and you
Mm.
solve everything quickly. But
Yeah.
nowadays, I see lots of students because sometimes many student calls me also,
Mm.
sir, uh, I just got fail in that examination और मेरे साथ ऐसा ऐसा हो गया I मेरी फैमिली में इतनी सारी प्रॉब्लम चल रही but मैं कुछ कर रहा हूँ और कुछ करना चाहता हूँ this
Mm.
kind of question but
Mm.
that time their EQ level is completely down and like as we see in the market people just talk about their IQ not EQ and as I see EQ is very important and important factor which helps people to grow because we see like in last 2 years we see lots of things have completely changed
Very true.
due
Very
to
true.
like corona due to this pandemic lots of things has been completely drastically changed actually so the
Very true.
EQ level is completely down I think so
Yeah.
what do you like suggest for a student or any like uh, those the learner how can
Yeah.
like they like strengthen their EQ.
Yeah. Here, when we discuss about these issues, also, there are four cues in our life for every individual. What are the four cues? Is one is physical quotient.
Yes.
When I talk about physical quotient, how physically you're fit. Am I fit physically? Am I good in health? That comes. But I'll talk more about your points. That's why I'm coming quickly to the another point. The second one is EQ, as you are talking about. Am I emotionally balanced or not? See, why is this happening is these days you youngsters are, got habituated with all instant things, instant money, instant food, instant happiness, and they take when something they are successful, they go and sit in the cloud nine, and if they're not successful, they go deep underneath, and they get so depressed for a couple of weeks, and they say, I got declined in the interview, ma'am, that's why I'm depressed. Arey yaar, what happens yaar if you are declined? I keep telling people, if you are successful, don't take it as success, take it as motivation. If you're failure, don't take it as failure. Take it as an experience. There is no success and failure in my life. If I am successful, I take it as motivation. If I fail, I take it as an experience. If in one interview, if you fail, take that experience and go for the second interview. Why do you think that I am depressed? I am declined. Are yaar, another good company is waiting for you. Take that experience and go ahead. So, how emotionally are you balanced? Instant things are only for instant. All the youngsters should understand anything comes instantly will become an instant thing. You get instant food only for instant. It can't be longer. If you get instant money, it's only for instant. It not be a longer time. So have that emotional balance. Take things in a very positive way. If something happens to you, sit and discuss. Don't argue. Argument is different. If you are arguing emotionally, you'll be out of the balance. So anything happens, sit and discuss with the right person. That is why people need to have a mentor. If you go to a mentor, if you burst out, if you shout, if you're angry, if you're depressed, they will pat you at the back. They listen to all the stuff what you say because they are the outlets for you. Find the right outlet, go, discuss with them, and get a lot of energy, lot of intelligence, and come back. Than venting out with everyone, whomever is there in front of you. If you are out of balance emotionally, even corporate companies will not allow. There also today we are playing a major role. Corporate companies are paying us heavily by giving corporate employee counselings, because they go and burst out. They're very intelligent. They are super smart, performers at work. But just like that, 1 second, if they get angry, that's it, they burst out. Because of their burst, 10 employees are out of the organization. So, whenever we get angry, we need to have a person to discuss. Okay, then immediately sit and think for some time, or leave that place for 5-10 minutes and go out. Have a glass of water, a cup of tea, brew some coffee. Go out from that place. Don't discuss or don't argue anything. Then the emotional balance will be adjusted. Come back. See, the way you talk to others is different. I got angry. So immediately, if I burst out right now, it will be very odd. So what will I do, Sachin sir? I'm not well. Just give me 5 minutes. You handle the session. I'll come back. I'll go have some water, or maybe a cup of tea, or maybe a cup of coffee. Then I'll come. What happens is, meanwhile, I keep thinking, what has happened? Why did I get angry? So coming back after 5 minutes, the way I talk to you will be entirely different than me talking when I get angry immediately. So that is EQ. Next is always IQ. How intelligent are you? Intellectually, are you sharp or not? You may be little low or you may be little high. Doesn't matter. If you are high, don't be overconfident. If you are low, don't be in low confidence or no confidence. You need to be confident. See, anything we can learn and upskill it. No one is born perfect. We got to learn. If we can polish, every diamond is a stone. It has been polished, it has been cut. So allow your mentors, allow your seniors, allow your parents to polish you. Then you'll become sharp. So that is IQ. The last one is SQ. Spiritually, spiritually we talk, because spiritually, how elevated are you? Or maybe these days, youngsters, if I say spiritually, they can't take it. So I call it a social quotient. Socially, how good are you? How much is networking you have? How good are your friend circle? Choose your friend circle. At least 5 to 10 people, very good networking you need to have. At least 2 to 3 best friends you need to have who are best, where you can discuss intellectually. Okay, 5-10 minutes you discuss whatever you want, but other time it need to be intellectual discussion, crucial conversations, because crossing 18, it is needed. What is that I'm discussing with my friend today? What is that I'm discussing with my professor today? What is it I'm discussing with my father today? What is it I'm discussing with my sibling today? Very, very important. Down the line of 5 years is very crucial and very important. Even after that, also, it is important. But right now, as youngsters, my sincere advice is be very careful. And there are few points. Update your profiles on LinkedIn right now, or GitHub. All these things are there. So update your profiles. Next, be in touch with your college TPOs, training placement officers. Be in touch with this, our Skillship. You guys are conducting so many sessions, very beautiful sessions. Keep in touch with Skillship. Keep in touch with other platforms which are very important to you. You feel according to your interests. You have to be in touch, youngsters. That is very important. Next is keep updated. Build a network. What is your network? If you have some question, you need to have at least 5 to 10 intellectual people where you got to go and discuss with them, or maybe online. You need to have a group of people who are more qualified than you, so that you can discuss anything. You can learn. That is why mentors, networking, very important. Do check with your career assist tools. If someone asks me, I don't have any idea what I need to do. So there are so many tools. See, I just have named it. Career filters are there. Career hunters are there. MBIT is there. All these online, free online is there. You can go and check with that. That is one more important point. Next is global recession is happening. So machines are working than men. So we need to definitely be very careful. Market is becoming more and more competitive. There are not many jobs today. So you need to develop your skill sets where you can match up to the machines today. which is very important. That is why I call it as upskilling, reskilling, learning. So when we do this, for sure, this physical quotient, boys after 18, hit the gyms, man. Hit the gyms early in the morning, 1 hour, otherwise in the evening. Girls, do yoga. Meditation is important to men and women, both. So physical quotient, are we fit? How are we eating? No skipping breakfast at all. Mind will not work, I'm telling you. Skip your dinner or have an early dinner, no issues. But don't skip your breakfast because it's a long fast. Break fast meaning only is that you're breaking your fast because it's a long time you had something. So break the fast is called breakfast. When we don't eat that, they say that no, ma'am, dieting. What dieting? Yeah, you do dieting. Night don't eat. Eat fruits and sleep. Mama will not bother you. But morning, have your breakfast. That is physically fit. Go for a walk, go for gym, go for yoga, meditation. This is physically fitness. Emotionally, balance it. Emotionally balancing your behavior. When you get angry, discuss. Leave that place. 5 minutes, come back and discuss. When you are happy, be calm, enjoy the happiness, enjoy the success. Then later you promise your mom, you promise your friends. Otherwise, when we are happy, we 10 times we promise 10 things, but not even one we do. Okay, when you are happy, enjoy the success. After 1 or 2 days, you keep promising what you can do. So balancing of emotions, right? Intellectual IQ, intellectually grow up, learn many things. Next is social quotient or spiritual quotient. How elevated are you? So these four things are very important. I think Sachin sir, I've answered your question.
Yes, ma'am, perfectly.
Thank
I
you.
got the every point, whatever I want, and I hope every listener will like follow whatever you said.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So I'm done with my question, whatever I really need to ask with you.
Thank you,
And
sir.
I hope my question is also relatable for other students, those who really asking me about this from a long time, and I hope this thing will you cleared very well.
Yeah,
So
and one more thing, sir. Sorry to interrupt you. See, just now we have watched Beno's offense. So
yes, yes,
Beno's Zephan is a blind girl. If a blind girl, if all the youngsters might have watched her confidence level, her communication skills, her thought process, you know, physically fit, emotionally balanced, the way he's asking the questions, how crucially she's been listening and, answering in such a nice way. See the confidence level, see the communication, and she very clear in her thought, the way she's answering. If a blind girl can do this, and we people having everything in place, and youngsters, the question to you, children, with lot of love, as a mother, I'm asking, can't we do? Question yourself and give your life as a beautiful gift to your parents. Parents are so special. I'm telling you, they are walking gods today. There's no need to go to 10 temples and break 10 coconuts, my dear. Break these two coconuts, touch your parents' feet, prepare yourself well, go write your exam, see the results. Honestly, place one bedroom for your parents. There's no need of puja room. Okay? So this is what is my advice to all of you. Okay? Love you all. Thank you, Sachin sir, once again for a wonderful session and being with all the youngsters like this. And I wish you all the best. I think if you allow me, we will take
thank you
leave.
so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Like it's
Very
an
good.
whenever I listen to you, it's an another level of like page three, page four. You can say me like I'm on different level. Whenever I
Same
listen,
here. Sir, same here. I will go to entirely different level and I keep talking. I don't know. With lot of emotion, I keep talking because that's a love I have towards the youngsters because I love this country so much. And the youngsters today, tomorrow, you're the torch bearers, sir. You all are the torch bearers of this country. And if you can really work hard meticulously for a few years, India definitely will be a developed country. ED should be added, removing ing. A person should think and say, look into India. Indians are the best. Of course, we are the best, and people has to look forward to come to our country and work as we are going to other countries and working.
yes,
That's what
sure,
I wish
definitely,
with this
definitely.
session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, over to you, Zamima. Like, thank you so much, ma'am, from my side.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Lovely, Jemima. The way you introduce, I really love that. Wish you all the best. So lovely you look. muted,
Thank you,
muted,
ma'am.
Jemima.
Thank
Yeah.
you, ma'am. I think we are good for now. And thank you, everyone. We have come to the end of our counseling. I would like to thank everyone who made this meeting possible. And I thank Sachin sir, you, ma'am, and thanks once again, everyone who joined us today. Thank you. We appreciate that you are here with us today, and it was a very great and interactive session we had today. And we hope we are very eager to see you again, ma'am. Not not maybe not tomorrow, but sometime after. But we are seeing further to it. So thank you everyone, thank you ma'am, thank you Sachin sir,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you, Rinku Sharma. Thanks for your compliments. Thank you, Jemima. Love you all so much. Take care, stay safe, and stay blessed.
Okay. So it's an announcement for everyone. Like those who join today's session, they will get their certificate in Chatrashala application after tomorrow session. Like we have 2 days session. We just completed day one. So tomorrow we have session of Mr. Dr. Ajay Gadicha sir. So do keep join tomorrow session as well. And for taking the certificate, you just need to be stick on our Chatrashala platform. It's a great application where you can find everything over there: scholarship, campus drive, internship opportunity, job opportunity, latest workshop, whatever thing is in the for required for the student community, everything is over there. So just stick with that. We'll update a great content over there also. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
Zamina
Thank
and
you
team.
very much.
Yes sir.
All right.